Well, critics of McLuhan, I know you're, for the most part, all dead or in your retirement home, but you guys were, for the most part, wrong. As McLuhan ended up predicting an obscure form of mass communication you probably haven't heard of. I don't know if you've ever heard of this form of communication, but it's known as the internet.
The global village is a world in which you don't necessarily have harmony. You have extreme concern with everybody else's business and much involvement in everybody else's life. It's a sort of Ann Landers column writ large. And it doesn't necessarily mean harmony and peace and quiet, but it does mean huge involvement in everybody else's affairs. And so the global village is as big as the planet and as small as the village post office.
You've got mail.
Fast forward from the 1960s to the 1990s, the Soviet Union collapsed, and while people didn't know it at the time, during the Cold War, the US military and some European scientists were working on a digital supercommunication mega project. With the Soviet Union in the ashes of history, and the Russians too drunk to pose a threat, at least for a while, the internet could now be used for civilian purposes. However, it was still not user-friendly. In comes a Brit by the name of Tim Berners-Lee, who produces the World Wide Web. A tool once used by brilliant scientists, engineers, and generals would eventually become so user-friendly that eventually teenagers on TikToks with brains the size of macadamia nuts could use it. Many people dismissed the internet at the time as just a fad,